What's going on, guys? So today I am out here at the cargo trailer and the dump trailer, and it's always a great day when an e-trailer box comes in. So we are going to take a look at this super cool invention, contraption, gizmo, accessory, whatever you want to call it, especially if you plan on towing something like a cargo trailer, a dump trailer, or even a travel trailer. Guys, hang tight. I think you're going to enjoy this video. Alright, it's always a special day on the channel when an e-trailer box comes in, especially when it has a really cool accessory that I think a lot of people are going to use. It's absolutely one of those accessories that is not just useful, practical, and functional, it's also super cool. So we're going to take a look at what's inside this box. There it is. So, this is a really cool product from eTrailer. This product is going to solve a problem that a lot of folks have whenever they tow a travel trailer, a cargo trailer, a dump trailer, any type of bumper pull trailer. When you need to know how much weight is resting on the back of your truck, or at least on the hitch of your truck, this is going to provide you that information. Now, you guys have probably seen a product that I've used for a while on my truck, and that's this WaySafe hitch, which is super cool, and it has this scale built into the side of it. So whenever you lower your tongue weight onto the back of this truck, it's going to show me specifically how much tongue weight is resting on the back of my truck. Super cool, but very pricey. This specific hitch is about $300, so it's definitely not in the price range a lot of people want to spend for something like this. Now, what makes this product so special is that it's under $200. It provides kind of this really cool tongue jack look to it, and it's reversible, which is also really cool, which means I can take this assembly off and I can actually mount this to the front tongue of the trailer without having to remove the tongue jack, which is super cool. So there's a lot of functionality behind this. This is absolutely something I think a lot of folks might need or be able to use, and it's just cool in general. You know, this is one of those accessories that if you get, you can find all sorts of different purposes for it, but one that it definitely accomplishes well is to let you know how much your tongue weight is. So let's take a look at this thing and see how it works. First of all, let's remove the little cardboard here that's around the scale. You can see the scale here goes from 0 all the way up to 2,000 pounds, and it goes in 100-pound, actually it goes in 50-pound increments, which is also kind of nice. Has a 1.5-inch ball up top here, so you can rest pretty much any size you need on it. So even if you have a 2 5/16 inch coupler, you can still set it on top of here and it will function well. Probably the only safety precaution I would recommend is if you are going to put it underneath your coupler, be sure to have tire chocks in place, or just understand you can't rock it back and forth a lot because you don't want this to rock out. It's definitely something that looks like it's built very well, feels like it's built very well. The top portion of it up here appears to be aluminum. The bottom portion down here appears to be stainless steel or galvanized steel. Very nice. Let's put this thing to the test. We're going to lift up the tongue of the trailer, we're going to lower it on top of here, and we're going to see what it weighs. Okay, now I'm going to start applying the weight of the tongue onto the scale to see what it reads out. Okay, so the jack is clear. Move that around just so you can see. So it's showing we're right around 650 pounds worth of tongue weight right now. So my cargo trailer has a gross vehicle weight rating of right under 10,000 pounds. Look at the scale. We actually have quite a bit of stuff in here. Pretty much all the stuff we removed from our old fifth wheel is inside of the cargo trailer right now. So it isn't necessarily balanced out, and we don't have the weight front to back. It's pretty much balanced over the center, so there's not going to be as much weight transferred up to the front. But you can see right at 650 pounds worth of tongue weight. Super cool. Gotta love how fast this Ultrafab tongue jack is. This is the Phoenix 4000. It is, I believe, the fastest tongue jack on the market, and I've done a video on this. I actually installed this. This is a super cool product. And now we're at the dump trailer, this beautiful dump trailer, and we are going to lower it onto this scale to see exactly what the tongue weight is on the trailer. Now, this doesn't have an electric tongue jack or a power tongue jack in any sense. So this is going to be a manual operation. So I'm going to set the camera up and record myself lowering the weight down to this specific scale, and I'll try to get a close-up on the scale so you can see that as well. Okay, so the jack is off the ground now. We are right at about 700 pounds worth of tongue weight with the front of the dump trailer completely empty. So there's nothing in it currently. Now this dump trailer has a gross vehicle weight rating of 12,000 pounds, even though it is designed to be a 20,000 pound trailer. So I had it derated to 12,000 pounds. It's got 7,400 pounds worth of cargo capacity. Isn't that cool? That is just a really, really simple to use product. Now I know there's a lot of people out there who can find other applications for it as well. This is definitely something that's just not limited to, you know, using on trailers. You might find some other really cool application for this. I think some people will probably even find a way to put this under something to weigh how heavy it might be. But this is absolutely a cool product, and it's one that I've been waiting for a while. I've been looking for something like this because it's a really quick, effective, and convenient way to see how much weight is actually being transferred to the back of your truck without having to invest in a really expensive hitch. So these only go for about $160 on eTrailer, so that's not bad at all, and I think for what you get, it absolutely can add a lot of value to your toolbox to have something like this, especially if you plan on towing a travel trailer and you want to make sure where you're positioning that weight is appropriate so you're not adding too much weight to the truck or subtracting too much weight from it. Anyways, let's get the dump trailer off of this, and I'm going to show you one other really cool way you can use this scale, which I think is going to be more convenient for a lot of folks. Okay, so the final really cool feature about this scale is one that I think a lot of people will probably find the most practical in terms of using it. And that's the fact that you can permanently mount this to the front jack of your trailer so you don't have to carry this around. You can simply keep it on there to understand how much the weight is. Now, I don't know what the long-term effect of keeping the scale on there is. Just like pretty much any scale, you don't want to keep weight on it all the time because over time, it might decalibrate the scale. So you want to be aware of that. But if you plan on using it in a trip and you simply want to be able to put it on there, check your weight, check everything for the trip, go out on your trip, come back, take it off, this is a really good application. Basically, you're going to loosen the pin on the bottom right here. Then you're going to take it out of the top right here, pull this piece off right here, which is super cool. You can probably see what's happening here. Take the bottom part off right here. Now you have the foot, and then you have your scale. Now this is reversible, so you simply flip it upside down, throw it in here like that, pop your pin through, lock that in place right here, and you mount this underneath your trailer. Now you have to be sure that the tube diameter on your tongue jack is 2 inches because this is designed for a 2-inch tube diameter, but you would simply take the existing foot off, you would put this on, feed the pin through it, and you'd be good to go. Let me show you what it looks like next to an actual travel trailer and not my cargo trailer. So this is actually a perfect example right here. This is a travel trailer. It doesn't actually have a foot on the bottom of the tongue jack. So once you hitch this up to your truck, you lift this up, you would simply place this underneath there. You can see the pinhole is already in place. So you'd lower it onto here, put the pin in place, and you'd be able to see what your actual tongue weight is before you take off and start to tow. So you don't have to worry about being too heavy in terms of hitch weight being transferred to the back of your truck, as well as understand if you have too much weight that's being pulled off of your hitch. And that's probably more of a dangerous situation. The fact that if you remove too much weight from the truck and your trailer is too heavy towards the back, it can increase and definitely make sway much more of an issue. So understanding where weight is resting on your truck, where weight is resting inside of your trailer is extremely important. And to have something like this at such a low cost, something that's very robust, it's built very well, and it's designed to pin right up to your existing trailer jack, is a pretty cool solution. Definitely one that I would recommend. This is such a cool product, and I'm glad that they have it now. Again, this is something that's been needed for a while. There have been variations of this, but again, most of the time those variations consist of just this piece right here, just this top piece right here, and you usually have to have a brick or something else to set it on, which can be kind of unsettling and not necessarily as stable as you might want it. This is cool because it addresses it in two ways. One, if you don't want to actually mount it to the trailer, you can put it right under the front hitch, and you can measure it right before you take off on a trip, right before you hitch it up to your truck. Or number two, if you want to put it on the actual tongue of your trailer, you have the ability to put it right at the foot of your jack, which I think is absolutely awesome. For $160, I don't think you can go wrong with something like this. And you guys know that eTrailer backs up pretty much everything they do with awesome customer service. Anyways, guys, I'm going to put a link in the description to this product if this is something you're interested in. As soon as I saw it on their website, I had to get one. This is absolutely a phenomenal tool, and one that I think a lot of people with RVs, trailers, dump trailers, cargo trailers will get a lot of use out of. What I'm waiting for next is one of these for a fifth wheel. Wouldn't that be cool? Anyways, guys, if you haven't had a chance, please take a moment, subscribe to my channel, give me a thumbs up, and we'll talk to you again very soon.